The farming country of eastern Colorado is far from Leningrad, but the passion to save a treasure can be found here as well. Compared to the Russian court, life in Burlington, Colorado is basic. But on the county fairground stands a treasure that might well have delighted the Russian nobility.
Hey, Will!
See ya. You did.
How you doing?
All righty.
Local citizens brought this treasure here some 60 years ago, and today it is the pride of Kit Carson County. In the morning light, fantastic animals awake on what many herald as the jewel of American carousels. Because it was the sixth machine built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company, it is known as PTC number 6. Caring for this unusual menagerie is an art conservator named Will Morton. In recent years, he restored the animals from decades of deterioration and unveiled a whimsical piece of American history. PTC number 6 was built in 1905 when carousels spun their magic the world over. In 1928, it was bought secondhand for $1,250 by Kit Carson County. At the fair that year, citizens paid 5 cents for a 5-minute ride. But this frivolous purchase would cost the county commissioners their jobs. Dust storms and the Depression brought hard times to Kit Carson County. Homeless families lived on the fairground. The Carousel building was used to store feed and became infested with rats and snakes. There was talk of burning it down. Somehow, PTC number 6 survived, but it was never quite the same. Its magic vanished, and as each year passed, neglect moved it ever closer to the edge of ruin. In 1979, a group of concerned citizens brought Will Morton from Denver to preserve and restore it.
A lot of carousels have been refurbished, but this is the first one, to my knowledge, that was conserved and restored as a work of art might be. That is where we've made every possible effort to preserve the original material that we found here and to protect it as you would with a piece of fine art.
As he lifts the veil of time, Morton finds traces of Victorian artisans whose pencil marks look as though they were drawn only moments ago. Surrounded by their creations, Will senses the spirit of those craftsmen lurking nearby.
I spend days here alone, just working on the carousel, and your mind is going a mile a minute, even though your hand may not be, or the project doesn't seem to be going all that fast. Nevertheless, your mind is going. And so you're picturing the people who made this carousel and what they were thinking. I think part of doing a good job in restoration is discovering the people that made the thing, try to put yourself in their place. And that's why I insist on doing things the way they did them.
Will Morton has preserved more than 90% of the paint on the animals. Now he restores what has been worn away. The Wurlitzer Monster Military Band organ is the heart and soul of PTC number 6. Over the years, water damage, heat, humidity, and hungry rats all played havoc with its vital parts. After 1,200 hours of restoration, the monster gets a checkup.
Good afternoon and welcome to our third performance of the 1986 Kit Carson County Fair and Pro Rodeo.
Every year in early August, people come from all over Kit Carson County to ride PTC number 6 once again. Today, a ride costs 25 cents, but it lasts a full 7 minutes.
I would like to look down from someplace beyond 50 years from now and feel that I'm being complimented by the restorer who's then at work, saying that the man who did this in the first place did a good job, and I'm pleased with what he did.
On the plains of eastern Colorado, another year passes. On a summer night, the carousel spins dreams that will not be forgotten in years to come.